amazing. We want to definitely cheer and shout and encourage those leaders for doing amazing things this week. Well, we're going to get to it tonight because I'm excited. I am excited tonight. Y'all know I'm always excited. It don't take much to get me excited. But I get excited because I just love to hear from these amazing people who are doing amazing things. And I'm super excited about this young lady tonight that's on because she is definitely an amazing leader. And I'm just so excited to bring her on to hear what she has to share with us tonight. You know, this young lady just been with us a little bit, y'all, just less than a few years, and she has grown, and she's a leader. She came in for travel, but she saw so much more. And I'm gonna tell you what really got me when she said that she wanted to buy a piece of land to build her church, and that did something all in me. And when she said that, that thing got from my head to my toe, just made me excited. And you know, she said every check, every $500 training check, every $1,000 bonus, everything that come in, she was put over this pot to go towards buying her land. And she was able to do that. But in the midst of doing this, y'all, she came in just for travel. She wanted to take her family to Disney. But she saw how she could build a business, bless others, and it allowed her to be able to fulfill her vision. And that is what's so amazing. She is a team builder, regional builder, national builder, and she is one of our newest directors out of North Carolina. She is a jewel. She is a prayer warrior. She has many, many talents and wears many, many, many hats. But this is what I know. She walks in her belief and her faith in God. And this is the reason why she is doing what she is doing. And I am so super excited to bring to this call for the first time as a marketing director, the beautiful, the excited Pastor Carmen, marketing director, Pastor Carmen Haywood. Are you there, Pastor?
Yes, I am, Pastor Brown. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Thank you for that awesome introduction. Yes, I appreciate it so much. It was heartfelt. You know, I felt it, every word that you just said, you know, concerning me. And I give it back to you. I give it back to you, Pastor, because, you know, you are phenomenal, my dear. And, you know, of course, we know that God is moving mightily by his spirit in our businesses. So, you know, I'm just grateful, you know, for the connection. I'm so glad that, you know, God chose, you know, for me to be here with you all as my Surge family. So thank you so much. I am honored tonight to be here. I'm honored to be featured, you know, on this coaching call. I do have some nuggets to give, you know, so I just want y'all to grab your ink pens and, you know, your notepad and, you know, sit back and take as many notes as you can, because I do have something that I want to share. As Pastor Brown has just stated, I've been in the business, this October will be, next month will be 2 years. And I can truly say, you know, that I did come in for travel. Not only did I come in for travel, but I also purchased the, you know, women under 79 as well. So, you know, I did the 79 and I did the 499 all at the same time. And, you know, I got to give a shout out to my sister, Dr. Reverend Cynth'ya. I always have to give her a shout out because she could have just took my money, you know, and booked that Disney trip. But she was like, my sister, you know, you can go for half off. Y'all know my story. And so I'm so glad that she didn't take my money, you know, and just, you know, just get the commission for the trip and just send me on my way. You know, she blessed my life that day. But not only that, you know, I heard God say, come in and help her. And I was driving at the time, and I was like, okay, God, come in and help her do what? You know, I'm like, I don't know what she's doing. You know, I know she's my sister in the Lord. I know, you know, she's in seminary school, and I know, you know, she's teaching, she's doing ministry. I mean, I know that part, God, but what do you mean? Like, what do you mean coming and help her? And so he didn't say anything. He just said, come in and help her. So I told her, I said, yes, I'll do it. And she shared with me there was a Zoom call at 4 o'clock. She was like, can you get on to hear the presentation? I was like, sure. So I got on and I was sold. That was it, right? And so moving forward, once I came back from that Disney trip I had, I asked her, what do I need to do? And it was very simple instruction that she gave me. And this is what she said, and I hope this helps the team. She said to me, just get people on the Zoom call. Put them in front of the presentation. And I paused for a minute, and I was like, that's it? I'm like, what do you mean just get them on the presentation, get them on the Zoom call? She said, that's it. Just invite some people to the Zoom. And that's what I did. And that's what I've been doing. And I can truly say, 2 years later, I'm still having a grand opening. My business is not new anymore, but I still have a grand opening every Tuesday and every Thursday. I've also created a flyer that makes it easy for me to just circulate and, post and, give to people, whether by email, family members through text message, And so I found out that a flyer works just as good, too. I found that out about 3 months later, Pastor Brown, because I was like, my fingers are getting tired of typing all these words and saying, can you be my special guest on Zoom? And, so the flyer, that I was able to create, it just, made it so much easier. So, flyers do work. But I just want to say, to the team, I want to encourage you all. And what dropped in my spirit was the acronym for WIN, WIN. I want to give you the acronym for WIN, okay, because we are the winning team. How do we know? Because we're in Surge365, and this is the best travel company. And I don't just say that because I made marketing director in a short period of time. I don't just say that, because our bonus, I think, $21,500 bonuses, I think, $4,000 bonuses. I'm not saying that just because of that. This company is truly amazing. And the way that I know is because I've heard other people, try to get me into other travel companies, And to be honest, when I hear what it takes to come into those travel companies, we have the best compensation plan. We have the best starting fee. I mean, everything, you name it, is phenomenal. And so I found out, over these last 2 years that we are the number one. So when Surge says that they're number one, we literally are the number one travel company. There are others out there, but they cannot beat our compensation plan. I mean, literally, I had a gentleman who was in church, and, he invited me. He was like, Apostle Carmen, I see, that you in another travel company, but can you get on my Zoom? So Pastor Brown, I was being nice one Saturday morning. I was like, let me just get on this Zoom. I'll get on. And when I heard, what they had to do and how many people they had to bring in, and I was like, what? And for the little bit that they were getting paid, I said, huh? I'm like, wait a minute, you got to bring in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people before you can even get a bonus? What do you mean? What do you mean? And so, immediately after his Zoom, he inboxed me. He was like, what do you think? And so I told him what I thought. I said, you have the worst travel company ever. I said, when you are ready to join a business where you can earn residual income and you can make bonuses after bonuses after bonuses, let me know. And so I found myself, just over these last 2 years, just encouraging other people, those that want to make extra money, and I found myself telling them, listen, this is it. This is it. And so I want to give y'all the acronym for WIN, WIN. It is witnessing it now. Witnessing it now. Witnessing it now. Right now. At this present moment. Because you're about to win. You are about to win. Okay? There's something called seed time and harvest. Right? And so seed time and harvest, that means that, the Word of God tells us in Genesis, but, there is seed time and harvest. As long as the earth remains, there is seed time and harvest. And so you have invested $79, okay? That was a seed, all right? And if you pick the travel package, that was another seed, all right? So I want you to see tonight, team, I want you to see that you have seeds planted in the ground. But the Word of God also says that one plant, one waters, but it's God who gives the increase, right? And so all you have to do is keep going. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do because you've already planted. Okay? All right, then here comes some watering. All right? And some of you are right there. Some of you are right there. I heard some names being called, in the beginning of the call. Those who have, received, rewards and, recognition and, just being acknowledged for your progress, right? And so, that's that watering, okay? Because you're watering the seed now. You're helping others to pursue empowerment. And that's what that means, watering the seed that has already been placed in the ground. All right? Now here comes the increase. So I want to tell somebody tonight that it's harvest time. It is harvest time for Surge365. It is harvest time, and you know what I keep hearing in my ear? When Mr. Scott, on the first presentations that we had, and it was a little different. So I don't know if some of you know, but the presentations have changed, and I love when they change. Sometimes it's hard to adapt to the change, but I love when they change because they're always bringing out something new. The company is always making it easy for us, even with the blitz and, everything that they're doing and even the events, that we go to, they're always keeping us charged up, right? And so with that being said, team, I just want to say, just keep going. Keep going because it is harvest time. You are about to witness it now. If you keep going, if you stick to your why, if you stay determined, and guess what? You've already got started. So why not keep going? Why not see what the end is going to be? And I can tell you there will be no end because as long as Surge365 is in existence, guess what? There will be no end. All right? You're going to keep bonusing. You're going to keep going to level after level after level. So what I remember from the first presentation that my dear sister, Dr. Lyde, would do for the team, I remember, Mr. Scott would say, when you hit it, you get it. And so, we would joke around. Me and my sister, Dr. Lyde, we'd be like, when you hit it, you get it. We would find ourselves at the end of our conversation, we would say, now, when you hit it, you get it, right? And we had no idea, that we were going to hit it and hit those levels at the time that we did, And so I'm sharing that because guess what? When you hit it, you get it. Just keep going. Just keep going. Remain determined. And let me just say this, all the no's you got, there are so many more yeses. Yeah, I'm going to say that again. For all the no's that some of you got, don't let that discourage you. There are so many more yeses that are going to come because I received a lot of no's. That part I don't share as much because I like to stay positive. But the truth of the matter is, out of the 100 plus that I brought into the company, I received a lot of no's. But even in the midst of the no's, we made them not yet. You see, we put them on a not yet list, okay? Because that doesn't mean they're not going to jump into the next. Just know that as you are out there sharing your business, those fish are going to jump in your net. They're going to jump right into your net. You planted the seed, you gave them the information, and so every time you put them in front of a presentation, you are planting a seed for them as well. So even if they say, no, I'm not interested right now, no, I don't have the money right now, you planted the seed. So it's seed time and what? Harvest. So some of you are going to get some callbacks. Let me tell you something. That's just how it works. Because there was almost a dry season in my business. And I just, kept going and kept going and kept going. But then there were those, that I first talked to that gave me the no. 6 months later, they contacted me. And they were like, you know what, Pastor Carmen? I see you still going. What is this business about? You see, because they saw persistence. They saw that even though they told me no, I kept going. So I want to encourage somebody tonight. You might have received some no's, and those no's do hurt. Okay, we're just going to be honest. They do hurt, but you have a business. You have a business. This is not a 9-to-5. You have a business, and so you actually named your business. All right, so I want you to even think about your business name. Sometimes we got to go back. We got to go back to our why, because even when we were signing up, we were so excited, right? Sometimes you got to go back to that excitement. I'm speaking from experience. This is what keeps me going. This is what keeps me going. And then those who are bonusing also. For those of you that have a team, every time somebody bonuses under you, that's a celebration. That's a celebration for you because that means you are doing your job, right? That means you're still moving. You're still doing something. There's still some movement. And so as long as there's still some movement within your business, the best is yet to come. You are about to win. Witness it now. You're about to witness your success. You're about to witness that next level. You are going to make it. You just got to keep going and keep pressing your way. The last thing I want to say is that if you can see it, you will see it. If you can see it, you will see it. Because when I came in the company and I found out I could make thousands of dollars, I said, okay, I want the land for our church. I had moved here to Raleigh, North Carolina, and we already had a building that we were renting. And I said, okay, we need some land because God told me to build a church. And I said, all right. I said, well, God, if you put me in this business and I see the potential of the money that could be made. All I have to do is keep working. All I have to do is keep helping others to pursue empowerment. And I set a goal for 10,000. I didn't even tell my church. I didn't tell nobody. I think Dr. Lai was the only one that knew. My sister. And so when I reached that 10,000, there was another check coming in next week. I said, so wait a minute, God, you over-exceeded what I asked for? And within that next month, it was 11,000 coming, then 12,000 coming. Next thing you know, 15,000, was in my bonus bank and in my back office, and I just kept seeing the money going. And I said, okay, God, you did more than what I asked you for. He did exceedingly, abundantly, above all that I could ask. And so I remember being on an accountability call just about a month ago, with Dr. Chris, and, he encouraged me. He said, okay, Apostle Carmen, why go for another 10,000? He said, why not go for 50,000? Why not go for 100,000 next year? I said, wait a minute. I said, wait a minute. Hold on. I was like, wait, hold on. But what that did was that pushed me. You understand? So we have great mentors in this company also that push you, that stretch you. You understand? Once you reach your goal, guess what? There's another goal, and there's another goal, and there's another goal. So I want you to think about your last goal. What is that last goal that you had in mind? I want you to hit it. I want you to hit that goal and just keep going. And just keep going. You are about to witness it now because you're about to win. I'm done. Thank you so much. I turn it back into your hands, Pastor Brown. I had muted myself because I didn't want to be getting all excited and everybody be hearing me over you. That was amazing, Pastor Carmen. Win. Witness it now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. And look, I'm not one of the ones that like to repeat what you said, but you said so much about work ethics. When you start talking about the planning and the sowing and the reaping and the watering and all of that great stuff, it's real and it works with anything. It's not just spiritual. It's with everything. And I recommend everybody, Pastor Carmen, we thank you for being amazing. That was amazing training. I admonish everybody to get on the playback. Get the playback number and get your team to listen to this because they got to witness it now. It's right now. It's going to happen. You put a little work in. I believe that. It spoke right into my spirit. I believe it. Witness it now. So the playback number is 712-432-1085.